How's it going, everybody? Logan here from BrandBlast.net, and I'm here again in another video to review a brand new plugin that has come out from Lead Pages. It's a free plugin that essentially allows you to collect email opt-ins directly on your website. They use sort of these light box effects that will display a specific opt-in form after a specific trigger. Say you scroll a little bit down a page, say 20% down a page, and an email opt-in form pops up. Essentially what this is going to do, or at least aspire to do, is highly increase your email opt-ins very quickly. Okay, because you're going to be able to put a lot more opt-in forms in front of them. Now, I've been actually implementing this plugin for about 3 or 4 days now, and the response is a little mixed. Okay, the plugin itself is a great plugin, don't get me wrong. I'll actually show you an example of how this plugin kind of works, and you should be able to see it almost immediately. Okay, so here I am at the BrandBlast homepage. Now, once I scroll down so far and for so long, a little trigger will happen, and just like that, the email opt-in will appear. Now, all people do is type in their email, and bam, I have a brand new subscriber just like that. Now, you can customize this little success note, and you can customize everything. But essentially what this is going to do is allow us to increase our email opt-ins in more places within our website, because I have this set up for a few different categories, a few different pages that this is going to deploy upon. So, like this, I already have an email opt-in at the very bottom of each blog post, but again, once they get so far down to the end of a blog post, this will trigger, okay? It probably won't, because I've already deployed it once, but essentially what this is going to do is, once somebody reads a whole blog post, or maybe they've been inactive on the website for so long, this email opt-in form will pop up, and it'll give them the chance to, go, hey, we think that you need to opt into this website because we're going to provide X amount of value, okay? Lead with value. We tell people join thousands of others to get free business development resources directly to your inbox. And it works extremely well. We've done this with multiple different services that provide pretty much the same thing. And you'll notice, though, that we have an opt-in right here and an opt-in down here. So say somebody gets lost at the end of a blog post, we have a couple of ads, but we also have an email opt-in all the way down here even still. So no matter how far down the line you get, you're still going to have the opportunity to opt in. Now, these opt-in forms are extremely customizable. It's very easy to set up your opt-in. You could do a pop-up opt-in, a fly-in opt-in below a post is the ones that we've seen, but that's not used by Rapidology. That's actually a different plugin that I'll cover in a later video. You could also do inline opt-in forms, which essentially means that it's going to appear somewhere in the middle of a blog post. Or you can choose to only put content out that, say, you can read the first paragraph or 2 paragraphs, but then the rest of it is locked until they implement their email, okay? Or you could even do it in the widget as the one that we have all the way down here. This is, again, a different plugin. This is actually the same plugin that powers this, but we're going to cover that in a later video. But essentially this is, it's extremely easy to design and, get one of these opt-ins up and running. So we're just going to do test, and you put it with your email service provider, which mine is MailChimp, the account, and then you can specify the list. Now I'm going to go ahead and choose a specific list that I have. I am going to disable the double opt-in, so that means that nobody really has to confirm their email address to opt in. Okay, they enter in their email address and it's done. It's over with. Okay, very, very useful tactic. And they have a ton of templates, basically a lot more templates than any other free plugin that I've ever seen. Because, Lead Pages, I don't use Lead Pages to create my landing pages, but I use Lead Pages for this free plugin, and I have to say that I'm very impressed with it this far. It's very, very beneficial to BrandBlast and to the sister companies that we've implemented it on. So you can see, just like this, we're going to go ahead and pick a random template. I'm going to go ahead and choose this one because it's red, and that is something that goes with the BrandBlast scheme that we have. Let's change this to, hey, get tons of free resources directly to your inbox. We're going to go ahead and say, so we're essentially just trying to draw them into clicking on this opt-in form and putting in their email, because that's, that's the whole goal of this. Now we're just going to keep everything else the same. I'm not going to show you guys exactly, how to create a really high-performing one. Perhaps I'll do that in another video. Just leave a comment below if you want something like that. But we're just going to go ahead and say your info is safe and success, and that's it. Just like that. You can change the intro animations, the trigger delay, all that good stuff. It's very useful. They do pretty much hit the nail on the head with a hammer in this plugin, because it really does give you a ton of customization options that I think is one of the most important aspects when it comes to a good WordPress plugin, is something like this. You can preview it. Now, for the most part, and this is not a rarity for this to happen to me, this preview, for some reason, the previews do not work as well as they should. They don't fully display. I don't know if it's the browser. I've tried this in Google Chrome and Firefox, and neither of them displayed it correctly. But it's just, I'm kind of, just kind of live with it, I guess. It's still a very great plugin. If there is anything that I would advise them to change, it would be the preview. Okay, I've changed, the zoom of my page display. I've changed the browser, updated all the Flash, HTML5 and everything like that, but it just doesn't seem to want to display right. But it's no big deal. Everything else still works the same. So, if you guys want to get this, I'm not affiliated with them whatsoever. The only thing that I am trying to give you guys is something that is going to give you, I guess, just another resource that you can use within this, whole thing that we call online business. Okay, this is just another resource. If you guys want to get this, all you have to do is click the link below. You could also go to Rapidology.com. I'll have the link below, and you can get this free plugin. It's really easy to implement, really easy to set up and install. It does take a confirmation code when I installed it. That might not be the case depending on the time that you're watching this video, but I highly recommend this plugin. It's really, really useful, and it's definitely helped me increase my opt-ins. As you can see from these little stats, the conversion rate, I'm not sure is as responsive as the subscribers, because the subscribers, I have been getting a lot more subscribers than 132. So, but oh well, you know what I mean. I still get email notifications from WordPress itself anyway when somebody subscribes, and MailChimp. So, yeah. Alright guys, again, if you want this plugin, all you have to do is click the link below and it'll take you to Rapidology.com. My name is Logan from BrandBlast.net. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Share with anybody who you think could use this plugin, could get really any value out of it whatsoever, because that's what we're trying to do here, is provide you guys with the best business development resources on the planet. Okay, I'll see you guys in the next video.